Yo, let's talk about weed, man. This ain't no ordinary plant. This is history we're talking about. We're talking ancient civilizations, emperors and pharaohs, all vibing with a little bit of green. Turns out our ancestors were way ahead of the game. They were using cannabis for like everything. From pain relief to spiritual ceremonies, marijuana was the go-to remedy for centuries. Imagine that, your great-great-great-great-grandpa chilling with a little something to ease his aches and pains. They even found traces of cannabis in a 2,700-year-old shaman's grave in China. Talk about an afterlife party. The point is, for a long time, marijuana wasn't this big, scary thing. It was just another plant used for medicinal, spiritual, and even recreational purposes. Nobody was freaking out. Nobody was locking anyone up. It was all good in the hood. So, what went wrong? How did we go from ancient chill to modern-day fear-mongering? Well, buckle up, because the 20th century was a wild ride for our friend marijuana. Enter the era of prohibition. Suddenly, this plant that had been used for centuries was public enemy number one. Governments cracked down, propaganda machines went into overdrive, and marijuana became synonymous with danger and criminality. Remember Reefer Madness? Yeah, that crazy movie where weed turns you into a jazz-loving, homicidal maniac. Pure fiction, my friends, but it did its job. Public perception shifted, fear took root, and marijuana went from miracle plant to social scourge. But hold up, the story doesn't end there. Fast forward to the 21st century, and something amazing started happening. People started questioning the narrative. They started looking at the science, at the history, and they realized something. This whole marijuana is evil thing, it just didn't add up. And so began the Green Revolution. From medical marijuana programs popping up in states across America to full-blown legalization in Canada and Uruguay, the tide was turning. People were waking up to the fact that cannabis, used responsibly, wasn't the demon it was made out to be. So where are we now? We're at a crossroads, people. The old stigmas are crumbling, the laws are changing, and a new era of cannabis acceptance is upon us. But it's not just about legalization, it's about righting the wrongs of the past. It's about acknowledging the racist and unjust way marijuana laws were enforced, disproportionately targeting communities of color. It's about creating a fair and equitable industry that benefits everyone, not just a select few. We need to keep pushing for change, for sensible regulations, for more research, and for an end to the stigma. It's time to embrace cannabis in all its forms and to create a future where this plant is no longer demonized, but celebrated for its potential to heal, to inspire, and to bring people together.